Please rise. Who presents this woman to be united in marriage with this man? You may be seated. Before we begin, Eric and Christina would like to pause for a moment to remember those who can't be present here today and those who are no longer with us, especially Marianne Arsenal, the mother of the bride, Grandma Arsenal, Charmin Cole, sister of the groom, and Gigi, grandmother of the groom. As we begin, Eric and Christina would like to take a moment to especially thank and recognize their parents, especially the aunt of the bride, Lynn Humiston, the father of the bride, John Arsenal, the mother of the groom, Judy, and the father of the groom, Chet Cole. These are special people who helped raise them into the adult persons they become today. They've equipped to embrace Eric and Christina towards their hopes and dreams and welcome their new spouse into their hearts, their homes, and their lives. As Eric and Christina begin this next chapter of their lives together, they'd like to simply pause and say, thank you. You may be seated. We gather as a community of family and friends and feel ripples of excitement and tremors of joy as we celebrate the marriage of Eric and Christina. The world is filled with harmony, Soaring birds, a roaring ocean, brisk wind, endless sand, each unique, each in relationship and harmony with the others. Eric and Christina have come here to affirm their love for each other and enter into this sacred union. Marriage is a gift. Marriage is an opportunity for love to be learned. Marriage is a journey which we as the travelers are faced with many choices and responsible for these choices. Marriage is a call to servanthood. Marriage is a call to friendship. Marriage is a call to suffering. Marriage is not an event but a way of life. Marriage involves intimacy in all areas for it to be fulfilling. Today, Eric and Christina, you come together, bringing all of you to this marriage, all of your wonderful parts, all of your hurts and pains. You especially bring today all of your hopes and dreams for this marriage. You both have tremendous faith in each other as you trust your future to the other's care, and you have excellent reasons for believing you belong together, but you have no guarantees. Instead, you stand together about to accept on faith the challenge of creating the future together. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for. You marry in faith that God has called you to live as one. You promise to be faithful to one another in big things as well as small. Your constant faith in each other will give form and substance to the beautiful hopes you have for your future. Faith is the conviction of things not seen. Unless you're an unusual couple, at times your marriage won't look anything like the vision you celebrate today. You may not feel much evidence of a love you now feel so keenly. At such times, remember this moment. Remember the hopes and dreams that have been entrusted to your care. Marriage begins with a leap of faith that says, I will, before an unknown and unknowable future. Marriage is about being full of faith or faithful to one another. Faithfulness respects each other's ideas and feelings, keeps each other's secrets, guards each other's dignity, and honors each other in public and in private. Faithfulness is built from 10,000 minute acts of trust and trustworthiness. In such faith, you'll find the fulfillment of all the hopes and dreams you have today. May God bless you both. Amen. Eric and Christina, have you come here freely without reservation to join together lawfully in marriage? If so, say, I have. Before God and family and friends, ask you to affirm your vows to each other as you enter into this covenant of marriage and begin to share all the joys of this new relationship, whatever the future may hold. In the name of God, do you, Eric Cole, take Christina Arsenal to be your wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until parted by death?
I do.
In the name of God, do you, Christina Arsenal, take Eric Cole to be your husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until parted by death?
I do.
If I can have Joshua and Addison join us. Eric, do you receive Joshua into your home to love as your own?
I do.
And Christina, do you receive Addison into your home to love as your own? May I have the rings? These rings are an outward and visible sign of the visible truth which binds two hearts in one. As such, they are symbols of the enduring and unending quality of the love which is now expressed between Eric and Christina. Eric, repeat after me. Christina,
Christina,
with this ring, I thee wed, as a symbol of my love and commitment. I give you this ring, a circle unbroken, a token of my everlasting trust and devotion. Christina, repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
As a symbol of my love and commitment,
As a symbol of my love and commitment,
I give you this ring,
giving you this ring,
a circle unbroken,
a circle unbroken,
a token of my everlasting trust and devotion.
a token of my everlasting love and devotion.
These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow, tears of joy. These are the hands that tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will help you hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. All right, I'm going to have you two stand on either side here. We'll bring up Addison and Josh another time. We're going to do a sand ceremony. And before we begin, we're going to have Eric scoop up a little bit of the beach so that they'll always have a little bit of the beach where they exchange their vows. All right, you can each take your container of sand and start taking turns pouring that as I read this bit here. Eric and Christina, today you join your separate lives together. The separate bottles of sand symbolize your separate lives, separate families, separate sets of friends. These bottles represent all that you are and all that you'll ever be as an individual. They also represent your lives before today. As you take these containers of sand and pour them into the main container, the individual containers of sand will no longer exist, but will join together as one. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into the individual containers, so will your marriage be. Eric has found a couple seashells on the beach, and he's going to give one to Christina, and they're both going to put a wish, a hope, a prayer on it for their first year of marriage, and they're going to top off the sand ceremony with the seashells, and they're going to keep that a secret to their first anniversary when they'll share each other what they wish for on their wedding day. Addison's going to share a few words and make us all cry.
I'm so grateful today to be standing at the wedding ceremony of Eric and Christina Cole, and of course my new stepbrother Josh. I am so happy for you both as your journey begun of being newly married has just begun. Our family is so happy for you guys, and I am so excited that the bride Christina is my stepmom. But I wanted to dedicate this speech to my father Eric. Getting to meet again and have you as a father figure has been amazing. I'm so grateful and proud of you every day for your sobriety. You did it for yourself, your family, and your daughter. I honestly never thought that I would be standing at your side at your wedding after all the years. I am so proud of you and forever grateful that you are in my life, and I love you so much.
Well, that worked. First Corinthians 13, 4-8. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not envious or boastful, or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. Please join me for a prayer blessing over their marriage. God in heaven, you ordained marriage for your children, and you gave us love. We present to you Eric and Christina, who come this day to be married. May the covenant of love they made be blessed with true devotion and spiritual commitment. We thank you for giving them strength and courage to keep their vows. Thank you for helping them to create for their family a peaceful, stable home of love as a foundation on which they can build their lives. When selfishness shows itself, grant generosity. When mistrust is a temptation, give moral strength. When there's misunderstanding, give patience and gentleness. When suffering becomes a part of their lives, give them a strong faith and abiding love. Amen. Eric and Christina, in the future, happy occasions will come as surely as the morning. Difficult times will come as surely as the night. To say the words love and compassion is easy, but to accept that love and compassion are built upon patience and perseverance is not easy. Eric and Christina, as much as you've declared your willingness to enter the state of marriage with each other, declared the same in the company of God and these witnesses, by the virtue of authority vested in me as ordained minister and by the state of Florida, I pronounce you husband and wife, united in the pure and holy bonds of wedlock. Where God is joined, let no one separate. Go forth in this life as husband and wife with the blessing of God. Be loving, patient, and kind, and above all, forgive one another as God has forgiven you. Eric, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Cole.
All I'll be, everything in this world, all that I'll ever need is in your eyes, shining at me. When you smile, I can feel all my passion unfolding. Your hand brushes mine, and a thousand sensations seduce me 'cause I do cherish you for the rest of my life. You don't have to think twice. I will love you still from the depths of my soul. It's beyond my control. It's so long to say this to you. If you're asking, do I love you this much? I do. Oh, baby. In my world, before you, lived outside my emotions. Didn't know where I was going till that day I found you. How you opened my life to a new paradise. In a world for the change.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Eric and Christina, thank you all for being present on their most special of days. The wedding party is going to take pictures at this time, so immediate family, please stay close for group pictures and pose pictures. Everybody else can make their way up to the pavilion. We've got amazing reception. I hear the DJ tonight is awesome. All right, it's me. All right, we'll see you all out there in just a minute.